Law Dog!
What is up, my people? It's me, your boy, Law Dog, back with another hot fire take on them Templar Mag Plar build. Check out what I'm running. Rattle cage, heavy armor. One light on the head, one light on the medium. That's the balorghs for the burst. I'm running that sea serpent coil, man. This is the counter to those crazy oak and shield spazzos running around, super buffed up, finally able to kill someone, all gassed on themselves. Because they're like, oh my god, I could never beat anyone, but now I can. All it took was every buff in the game, and now I can actually kill someone, spamming the same skill over and over. You know, that's what we're dealing with. Check out the skills, crescent sweep on the front bar, the jibby jibs. We got the rune, purifying light, temporal guard in the back bar, you know, major minor protection. This dude's a vampire. I'm running the fish fillets. He is a lover mundus. He's a high elf. You know, it's not a big deal what we got going on over here, just stacking up some damage. You can see with this build, I'm getting around, you know, 30k unbuffed armor on the back bar and around 7,000 weapon damage, fully buffed with every buff in PvP. And if you're not believing your boy, I'm gonna have a screenshot posted. But you saw we got the jibs, purifying light. We got the you need to run race against time to counter, because the snare on this sea serpent coil, the 40% snare, you get 40% damage as soon as you take a hit. Then you get that 40% snare like wearing Iron Blood. Anyone who's worn Iron Blood before, you should be all right if you ran it. You got to have toppling charge. It's a must. Going into the CP, Master of Arms, Untamed Aggression, Unassailable, and you know I like to have that for the reduction. And biting jibs is what we're running there, but I like to have that damage reduction right there. Or biting aura, I'm sorry. Speaking Templar here, jibby jib 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 jib. Can't stop saying it, can't stop spamming it. You know how it is. And then we go into the red tree. We got celerity on. That's the, you know, the speed boost, fortified, boundless vitality, and juggernaut. What we're running there. Green tree, do your own thing, flex it up. Here's where I'm going to get you that screenshot. I'm going to freeze it for fully buff continuous, and when it procs. Right there, 7k is when everything's up. So 7k weapon damage with around 8k pen. It's super strong. If you can handle the immobility when you take damage, I don't mind it. I played Iron Blood a few times, so I'm used to it, using, you know, toppling charge or crit charge to get out of it. But yeah, it's a really strong build. These little puggies don't know what hit them. You know, like, you're going against so many guys now with these one bar, tanky as hell, hitting hard as hell oakensoul builds, or oaken soul. Yeah, and I don't like running it, so I made a couple builds with it, and it's OP, so I just stopped using it. It's like not fun. No, check that out. Double 6k crescent sweep. Clap those boys. Hurt their feelings. Lord, I took them out. Double kill with cheese. Simultaneous double kill from the Law Goat. This is Rooted Misfits trash bow gang group. You ever like want to know when like a guild's a bunch of total pugs? Just like, all right guys, let's all make oak and soul bow gangs. We'll go in a full 12 man of bow gangs. We'll all freaking snipe at the same time. Won't that be so cool, bro? Yeah, totally, Rooted. You're so cool. You're so smart. Yeah, does a cat have thumbs? Hell no, it doesn't. Neither do I. I'm Rooted Misfit. It's absolute trash. Anyway, so they ultimately are gonna get packed up here. I die from like the 7,000 snipes that keep hitting me from everywhere. But then I come back and look at Rudin, like his whole guild's dead, but this dude's like, you know what? I'll just leave you guys there because I don't want to get clipped by Law Dog. But you're going to get clipped anyway because you are a dumpster fire. And when you are a dumpster fire, you get exposed. You know what I'm saying? You get exposed. And I realize he's down there. Watch me jump down mid-air jib like I'm like Superman. Check this out. Oh, there's this clown? Not a problem. 1, 2, 3, jump, jib, 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 while in the air like a star. Pack him up. And someone else is going to hit him with a meteor, but I'm going to take full credit for that. I'm going to take full credit, you know? Because I didn't need no one to hit him with a meteor. He was already done. A little bot. And here's his guild again. These guys are all like... I like to show like when guys like what it takes to kill me, and then I get teabagged. These dudes are coming up here and like double ball ulti, and yeah, man. Oh, we almost had him, bro. No, you weren't even close. You guys are terrible. You're terrible at the game. If you have to do that, you're terrible. Play a bow ganker by yourself. Wreck everyone with it. Why do you need to be in a full group of bow gankers to get a kill? And then teabag when you're bow ganking simultaneously. It's so pathetic. It's embarrassing. You're running Oakensoul. It's the best thing ever in the game. You don't need to group up with 12 guys and have 12 guys running it. It's humiliating. You should be in. Look at you all. And then you negate me on top. Like, get to negate. And they get wrecked. This random yellow just comes and wrecks them all, too. But look at all that. Look how bad these guys are. Like, they're just bad at the game. And they're over here, let's teabag them, guys. We showed him, bro. Yeah, it only took 8 of us that time. But here we go again. This is another 1-bar Oakensoul build. You'll see it can't touch. You won't be killed with this build to anyone running that Oakensoul ring. Like, it's not happening. You're so tanky from the vampire. You're wearing heavy armor, so you got heavy rattle cage on, and you're not dying. So you got pariah on too. You know, obviously this rattle cage pariah is the build, and you're not dying. It's not happening. It's just not happening. It's too strong. And you're bursty. When that thing procs, I'm hitting like crit like 3k jibs. You know, there was a bunch of 2k jibs and individual jibs. Each jib does a set of 3 attacks. So if you're getting 2k plus, you're hitting really hard with your jibs. And that guy got spanked in the 1v1. This dude right here is always piping up on yellow. Would always pipe up and run his mouth. So he gets exposed. Don't talk mess to me if you can't beat me yourself. Look, you can kill me with 4 people or bomb me in the back. That's not skill. When I catch you solo, you just get dusted like that. It's just humiliating for you. And you're probably running Oakensoul. Like, everyone's running it. Everybody's a 1-bar build. Not Law Dog, though. Law Dog's above cheese. Law Dog ran the cheese, showed you what the cheese is, but did not take a bite of the cheese to let the cheese digest. He said, no, I'm spitting up the cheese because we don't like cheese. All right? We like skills. We got thumbs. So we went and made a different build, went a different round. Look at that 10k proc, bro. Get wrecked. You know, not a big deal. So, I mean, this is another dude who ultimately is going to take an L because everyone knows I'm the greatest player in the game. So it's just how it goes. But it's amazing how, like, everyone, you got DKs, Templars, Necros, everybody in the game is running Oakensoul, man. I get it, you know, you're getting packed up by so many people running it. I mean, I've died to some bad players in BGs. Like, I was in there testing a stand build. I died to a terrible Templar who thinks he's good. But it is what it is. It's too strong, you know, and it's getting the hard nerf. So I think that my build here, the Sea Serpent Coil build, will be the meta next patch, and you're seeing it here first. You're seeing Law Dog figure out the game, figure everything out with the world's greatest build. You know, I went tanky with this, but it gives you so much damage from that Sea Serpent Coil at 430 plus a 10%. Look at these clowns. Couldn't even kill me. I'm so tanky with 2 bow ultis. They had to switch out, and Magnum shot me off. The fall damage hit harder there. This is another guy who's always piping up, runs with Dagon, and he's just not good at the game at all. He imagines that he is. You know, a lot of these guys, like, you know, they just go from one meta to the next meta because they're not able to play. They don't have thumbs. So whatever's broken and OP, these players have to use. And they don't realize that, like, good players that, like, have thumbs, like, we don't die. We don't die to that. You know, you can have all the cheese you want. Still not gonna touch me. Have you not heard of me, bro? I'm Law Dog, bro. I'm the most famous player in ESL history. I got a sneaker deal. I got the Air Law Dogs. They're fire. Order them now. All right, you know what I'm saying? Coming out next month. Dropping the hot-ass Air Law Dogs. Anyway, as you can see, he's about to get dusted here. Little cloak bot. Exposed. Get out of here, bro. Look at that. I light attack him to death. I paused there so you can see I just light attack him because I disrespect him. I have no respect for that guy. So I didn't even go for the execute. I just straight light attacked him. Because that's how I do. That's how I does. I'm a disrespectful G. Get exposed. Get embarrassed, guy. Oakensoul ring pug. Look at them all. Everybody in here is running it, dude. Everyone around me. I wish there was a radar that went off when you're around Oakensoul. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's beep, 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 beep. Everyone you went next to would be going off because everyone's getting carried by it. But I'll tell you what, it made the pugs are happier than ever because if you're a PvE trash ball, you can come in here and, like, slap people now. Because, you know, all it takes is every buff in the game and you can actually kill people. It's amazing. Anyway, Law Dog's above that. I'm above the influence, you know. You can't influence me. Peer pressure don't mean nothing to me. You know, I'm just packing up this DJ. Dude is just absolutely booty. He's always trying to 1vx. But he's in, like, it's not 1vx. He's always trying to, like, 3 or 2vx. He's always in a group of players. And he's always the worst player in the group. So he's always on the floor. Constantly. constantly on the floor. His team, like, I don't know how they play with this guy at this point. It's like, all right, let's go X with Dejan. And the dude's like, oh, I gotta get res again. Oh, okay, I'll put a camp up, bro. Bro, stand by. I'm gonna get a camp. You know, you gotta make sure, like, when they group up, probably, like, they do their little 3-man group up or 4-man group up, like, all right, do we got pots? Check. We got food? Check. Do we got camps for Dejan when he dies? Check. I got camp. Oh, how about you, Steve? Yeah, Steve, I got camps. We're gonna need about 10 of them because that dude's gonna go down every other fight. He's going down. You know, so they gotta make sure they got their camps for that little puggly wuggly. Anyway, another dude, dusted. You know, it's not a problem. I'm famous. I'm a star. That's what I do. I pack up everyone. I mean, I'm goated. But it's just amazing how strong these people are. Now, when you come into BGs with this build, you are weaker because you're not buffed by the CP, so you're not going to hit as hard because I'm slotting a lot of damage, and I also slot the Untamed Aggression, which is 150 more spell damage. So you're a little bit weaker. You get around 6,200 buff damage is what you're going to be running around with, which is still pretty good. But it's not as good in here in BGs. Oakensoul is just king in here because there's no CP. It's definitely a whole different ball game with the continuous and your other buffs and stuff in CP. But you know, this dude dusted. Had to freeze it for you. Lights out guy. I love doing ultis at you know, as an execute. It's my favorite thing to do because with the Templar crescent sweep, it's like you're hitting them with a baseball bat and they just flop over like a sack of potatoes. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at my team, how good they are. I'm 8-5. And the rest of my team is, I believe, is 24 and 1-24 was the rest of my team. 1-24. That's what Law Dog plays with. Imagine going to a BG and someone tells you, all right, bro, going to a BG, your other 3 teammates, they're going to do 1-24, and you're going to go 8-5. You'd be like, oh, that's pretty good, man. I'm pretty excited about those stats, actually. But that's what I get. I go on these group BGs by myself, fight all these players, and they're all obsessed with me. I'm super famous on Xbox, so they're all attacking me all the time. And then they won't post clips of killing me. They'll post, like, the scorecard. I'll go, like, 5-8. And they're not going to post a clip of 4 guys killing me every time. You know, they can't post that. They look stupid. So they got to post a scorecard. That's what most of them do. But I did take a couple L's this week solo, trying to fight guys without Oakensoul or without Sea Serpent Quote. I was trying to do other builds, seeing if anything was good. But if you ain't running one of these mythics, you're pretty much in trouble, man. You know, it's too much. It's too bursty. It's too much damage. So these guys who are running, especially like you run into a Mag DK, man, and the dots are just shredding you. Oh, it's the worst. But you know, look at these guys here. Look, they're gonna celebrate. This is what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, we did it, man. My name's Decent Trash. I'm terrible at the game. I'm also like a big time nobody. But I'm gonna go ahead and teabag him now because you know we got him, man. Oh, I'm going to fight Law Dog in a 1v1. Hell no, I'm not going to fight Law Dog in a 1v1. I'm immediately screaming into my mic, screaming for my boys for help because I know I'm going to get clipped because he's way too good. And then all my Nightblade friends will show up, we'll hit him in the back, and then we'll all teabag him like we accomplished a great feat. And maybe we'll even clip it too and show our friends. Like, yeah, man, look how bad Law Dog is. He died to 4 Oakensoul Nightblades. Oh my god. You know, so like that's what we're dealing with here. Just absolute meta trashlings, meta zerglings, meta pugs that need to be carried. Ooh, lights out, 7K crescent before the dot.
I fought the law and the law won.